and welcome back to the Restart channel. My name is Shada, and if you're new here, we provide an educational-based approach on everything you need to know about cannabis. Today, we're diving into an important topic, bioavailability and the various methods of consuming cannabis. We'll discuss the pros and cons of each method, helping you make a more informed decision about which one might be right for you. Before we dive in, be sure to hit the subscribe button so you won't miss future videos from us. Now, let's get started. First, let's talk about what bioavailability means. In simple terms, it refers to the proportion of a substance that enters the circulation when introduced into the body to have an active effect. In the context of cannabis, it's about how much of the cannabinoids like THC and CBD your body can actually use. I should also make a disclaimer here that everybody's body is different, and therefore the dose that works for you might vary from person to person, so it's always best to start low and document as you increase use so you can refer back to what works best for you. For example, let's take 10 milligrams of THC. With bioavailability of THC in smoking generally ranging from 10% to 35%, a 10 milligram THC dose would mean your body absorbs approximately 1 milligrams to 3.5 milligrams of THC. Keep in mind though that this range can vary widely due to factors like individual lung function and the specifics of smoking technique. Similar to smoking, sublingual consumption has a bioavailability range of about 13% to 35%. Therefore, from a 10 milligram THC dose, your body is absorbing roughly 1.3 milligrams to 3.5 milligrams of THC. This method bypasses the digestive system, so it may allow for a more consistent absorption rate. The bioavailability of edibles can range from 4% to 20% due to the first pass metabolism in the liver. In this method, a 10 milligram THC dose would result in your body absorbing approximately 0.4 milligrams to 2 milligrams of THC. The delayed onset and prolonged effect can make edibles more potent and longer lasting than other methods. And bioavailability for topicals is a bit more complex, as they generally don't reach the bloodstream to have systemic effects. Instead, they work on localized areas for potential relief. While there isn't a specific range, much of the THC in topicals would remain in the skin's upper layers, and not all of the 10 milligrams would be available. However, there are certain ingredients in addition to the cannabinoids which could have variable absorption rates. Remember, these are rough estimates, and the actual amount can vary depending on a variety of factors, such as the specific product used, the individual's metabolism, and the frequency of use. It's also super important to note that the effects of cannabis can be potent, and it's crucial to start low and go slow when trying different methods of consumption. So now that we have a grasp on bioavailability, let's continue exploring the different methods of consuming cannabis. Firstly, we have smokables and inhalants. This includes smoking flower, vaping, and dabbing. Inhaling cannabis has a rapid onset, often within minutes. Remember, the bioavailability varies between 10% and 35%, with effects typically lasting 1 to 3 hours. This method might be preferred by those seeking immediate relief or effects. Next, we have sublingual oils or tinctures. You place these under the tongue where the cannabinoids are rapidly absorbed into the bloodstream. Sublingual use has a bioavailability between 13 to 35%, and the effects can be felt in 15 to 45 minutes and last up to 6 hours. This method offers a discrete and longer lasting effect for consumers. Moving on to capsules and edibles, these need to be digested and processed by the liver before you feel the effects. The bioavailability ranges between 4% to 20%, and the onset of effects is slower, usually 30 minutes to 2 hours. However, the effects can last up to 8 hours or longer. This method is great for those looking for long-lasting relief and who prefer a smoke-free option. Lastly, we have topicals. These are creams, balms, and lotions, and the cannabinoids in these products are absorbed through the skin, making them excellent for localized relief. Topicals typically don't reach the bloodstream bloodstream, so psychoactive effects are usually not experienced. And bioavailability is harder to measure with topicals, but their effectiveness for localized issues can be high. It's important to understand that each method of consumption will affect individuals differently based on factors such as metabolism, body composition, and even personal comfort with the method. So experimentation might be necessary before you find the method that works best for you. But remember, it's crucial to start with a lower dose and go slow, especially with methods where the effects take longer to be felt, like edibles. It's also a good idea to consult with a healthcare provider or cannabis educated professional to ensure you're using cannabis in a way that is safe and effective for you. By the way, we are partners with Leaf 411, a cannabis nurse staffed hotline, and we offer a free consultation to our community and consumers. And if you're interested in taking advantage of that, let us know in the comments below or reach out to us on Instagram or via our contact form on our website. Well, thanks for joining us today. We hope this information was helpful and gives you a better understanding of cannabis consumption and bioavailability. If you have any more questions, don't hesitate to reach out both in the comments below or by reaching out to our team online or in store. We are here to help guide you towards finding the right product for your needs and are always happy to answer questions. You can always come visit us in Austin at our retail dispensary or shop 24/7 online at restartcbd.com. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more cannabis education. Stay safe and informed, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.